I think the budget that was approved today did go a long way into trying to reduce our long-term debt. I think that's been obviously something that's been top of mind to a lot of citizens. I think that's the reason why I'm on the council today, is because I feel that citizens felt that we had to do a better job of that and really reduce that in the coming years. And I think that this year's fiscal year 18 budget was the first one that I could really feel good about in the fact that we made some tough decisions. We really reduced the future course of our debt to a level that I think is where it needs to be. So I think, it was a tough year. I really feel for those city staffers who were impacted with the eliminated positions and also the additional frozen positions. But, again, as I said during the council meeting, I feel that, it's just a reality of where we are today based upon decisions that may have been worthy at the time in the past, but that's kind of what you do. You make that decision, you live by that, and then unfortunately you have to deal with what we have to today, where you have to look at individuals and say, we're sorry, we don't have a position for you any longer within our city.
Your reaction to this year's budget?
I think it was a good budget. There was certainly a lot of discussion at this final public hearing, but I think in the end it's a budget that will really serve the citizens of Dubuque well.
And so what will citizens see out of this budget?
Well, they, as was stated, they won't see an increase in the dollar amount of their taxes for the average homeowner. They'll see a reduction in industrial taxes and in commercial taxes and on taxes for multifamily housing. They'll see city services at a level that they are used to. They'll see continued job creation, construction of streets, sewer systems upgraded. They'll see a whole lot of work this summer on things like the Southwest Arterial and completion of the B branch. So a lot of things that will be very obvious to them.
What about in terms of bus service?
In terms of bus service, they'll see that additional service on Saturdays that many citizens were requesting. That was one of our most well-attended budget hearings, and the council really feels that that's a service that will be utilized, that's necessary for those who are transit dependent. Freezing positions and eliminating positions is always a tough thing to do, because when you freeze a position, that work doesn't go away. It gets added to somebody else's workload, and there's a lot of city staff now that are working many hours, not for pay, but many extra hours just to get that work done. And that's what's really special about people that serve the city of Dubuque in our many departments, is they step up and they get the work done because citizens have come to expect that level of service.